Today on Good Day Live, I'm very happy to have my friend, my dear friend, Shelley Klingerman with us, and we're talking about an event coming up Friday, July 7th, that is meant for everyone to celebrate the life of Shelley's brother, Greg. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You know, we continue to see the amazing work that you do every day, not only to keep Greg's memory alive, but to really bring attention and awareness to the life that he led. And there are many officers out there who serve our communities who I know are so grateful for you. So let me first of all say that. July 7th is a day that will forever be the moment that your life changed, Shelley. And that's why this is the day where you choose, rather than to be sad and angry, to celebrate, right?
Right, you're absolutely right.
So this July 7th, what are you all doing?
So it's the second anniversary of his end of watch, and as you mentioned, it's really easy to go to a dark place, and we are intentionally choosing to celebrate the good and the legacy and the personality that he was. So he was much more than that day, and that's the whole purpose of this year, and we're really focusing in on his essence this year. Last year was hard. It was kind of a heavy year, but this year we're going to have fun with it because that's exactly kind of who he was.
And it's what he would want you to do.
Absolutely.
I've heard that said from not just your family, the people he worked with, the officers who stood beside him said this is what he would want.
Right.
And something that he did in the past is coming back again. He wrote a book.
He did.
Tell me about that.
So early on in his career, he worked undercover, and when he would come home and, you know, you're kind of hyped up, he would spend that time to kind of download what he did that evening, and he really brought people to a place of surveillance and kind of behind the scenes. And so as he wrote the book, he would tell stories and really give insight to what it's like to do an undercover operation and the war on drugs, or fighting, you know, drugs. And he put it in a book. It's written as he would talk. And I think that's really what people are drawn to in his passing, is if you read it and you knew him, it's like he's talking to you. It was not really professionally edited, so it's very much in his voice, and that's really what we're trying to bring back.
And it's coming back again. So you're going to have this available on the event on the 7th, right?
Yes.
This book will be available. You're also going to have his brew back, right?
Yes, we're partnering, and we're going to release the custom brew, Nunquam Fractum, which translates directly to never broken. We're also doing something new with an engagement wall, is what we're calling it. We're going to have an artist on site, and people throughout the day will be able to come up and share a memory, a story, kind of their favorite character trait of his, and she's going to capture that. And so at the end of the event, we should be able to step back and see this 360 of a person that he was. Many have said that he had a lot of aspects of his life, but he was very focused on who he was talking to and what he was doing at the time. So a lot of people didn't know some of the other aspects of his life. So it really will be an opportunity for people to share their relationship with him, and then for everyone to see kind of the whole person.
I love this idea because it's a story made into a picture that will live forever. And I feel like that's what Greg's memory does, Shelley. It lives forever because of you and your family, and because of Project Never Broken. He will never be gone. He will live forever in your memory. And there's the website. I always encourage people to go there to read his story, to learn more, but importantly, learn what Shelley's doing, because she's carrying this legacy to help in a mission that creates an awareness and an understanding of how important officers are in our lives. Come out on the 7th. Afterburner Brewery is the place to be. It's going to be so much fun. I will say last year was hard and it was sad, but there was still a light that came that day, and I know this year, with everything going on, it will be even brighter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for what you're doing. I adore you, and I'm so proud of you every single day for the heart that you continue to give, and I know your brother's watching over you. I love you.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.